So my role is a product manager in the MES portfolio, which includes Plex, and in particular in the food and beverage or CPG space. I think the trends at a macro level, the trends are things like sustainability, traceability and cybersecurity. But consumers play a big part in what they need to do. You know, consumers have a big drive still for new products, so constantly bringing new products to market, quality products, and at a fair price. So all of that creates quite a lot of challenges in terms of manufacturing in the food and beverage industry. Regulatory requirements and around traceability in particular. So in the US, the FDA's FSMA 204 is driving regulatory requirements for food and beverage manufacturers to implement digital traceability solutions, but also cybersecurity, and more so in EMEA at the moment, but there's actually regulations in this too that are driving manufacturers to keep all of their manufacturing systems up to date from a cybersecurity point of view. From a traceability point of view, we have products like Plex that does both MES and quality management systems. We've been doing things like tank management, which actually help deal with liquids and bulk materials mixing in tanks. Also things like yield management, which help manufacturers tackle the challenge of cost and waste. Ultimately, even within a certain manufacturing company, they can have vastly different complexities in their plants. They can produce different complexities of products. So they kind of need much more modular solutions that you can deploy a smaller solution now and grow to a larger one. Some people need more automation integration on site. Some people need less of that and more potentially manual input systems. But with the trends in terms of autonomous processing and that sort of thing, I think customers ultimately need flexibility to deploy similar but modular systems to plants, almost in an elastic way that they can stretch their systems as their demand grows or their plant grows, or as they acquire other businesses that they need to integrate into their whole supply chain. So we do that with our MES products Plex at the moment, but we're going to increase that and build on the resiliency of that so that manufacturers can get the best out of a Plex system that's a cloud-based system and lowers the total cost of ownership of having a system, but also can deal with high-speed and high-volume manufacturing at the plant floor and integrate those in a resilient way. I think the future for food and beverage manufacturers is definitely going to drive to much more highly automated and autonomous manufacturing. There's a lot of drivers that are leading that way. There's challenges in getting staff to run plants, and there's a lot of experienced people that are retiring in that space. So much more automated systems will help deal with a skill shortage. It also increases quality of manufacturing because there's less humans involved, and you can focus the people on your plant to actually run the plant rather than doing manual tasks. Rockwell Automation is evolving in a very positive way. So I've talked about Plex being a cloud-based system, and we also have on-premise systems. So I think the way Rockwell Automation is evolving is to do that whole cloud-to-edge portfolio management, so lowering total cost of ownership through cloud systems, but also cloud technologies to deploy down to the edge to give that resiliency on site, and also highly connected manufacturing systems that are much easier for manufacturers to plug and produce and set up their manufacturing in a much more seamless way than a whole lot of custom engineering.